If you're a heating, air conditioning technician, or even a salesperson, what's one tool you should keep in your toolbox, and why does it matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Kualoa Park on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So here's the thing. When I say Kualoa Park, think of Jurassic Park, think of Jumanji, think of a bunch of movies that have been filmed in Hawaii. You see that mountain ridge right there? Yep, that's the Kualoa Range. So like a mile that way is where they film all these movies. Just a piece of information for you. So like when it comes to your ability to give a sales presentation and ask for money, I'm gonna share right here Post-it notes. And you're like, Scott, Post-it notes for my sales presentation? I'm gonna give you 3 solid reasons why you should carry Post-it notes in your tool bag, right? You really do need these. Okay, first, when you are having a conversation and you need to space out ideas, there are people who are visual, there are people who are auditory, and there's people who are kinesthetic. And if I'm going to color code, like I've got 3 colors here, I've got green, pink, and I've got like this burnt orange color, I can literally take the postcards and I can tell a story that's gonna arc across visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Because I can hand it to somebody and say, you put them in order. I can have them right on there and they're touching. I can have them look and see what's going on, so it's a huge benefit. Number 2, when it comes down to it, sometimes spatial ordering, I'm very linear. So like, I am the opposite of ADD. So when someone's like, oh, I'm ADD, that's like right here. When somebody says, I'm ADHD, that's way over here. When I say I'm linear, I put all of this information in a path. I'm over on this side. So if I had questions and I was like, hey, I gotta put these in a thing in an order that makes sense for me, let's put these on Post-it notes. Let's slow things down. Let's have a conversation. And the cool thing about a Post-it note is it's not permanent. You can move them around. You can change the order. You can change the color. And if it's a bad idea, you cross it off and you throw it away. And this is why you should join my email list. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training, or super cool things from me and my friends. Now, I gotta pay for my bad habits, right? Like I really do. Like coming out to Hawaii, Aloha shirts, ribeyes, medium rare, and cologne. So you give money to me, it'll go to a good cause. I'll probably hang out and have some fun. And then last of all, you're like, Scott, you said 3 things. I'm like, hey, brah, I'm out in Hawaii, I'm gonna call you brah, right? Hey, brah, yeah, 3 things. Number 3 coming up. Let's say that you're up against XYZ company, Uncle Chuck in a truck, Bob on a bicycle, George on a glider, whatever you want to call the dude or the chick in your industry that is your competition. And the person says, hey, I got a bid, beat idiot's deal, that's what bid stands for. I got a bid from Chuck in a truck. And you're like, great. And they're doing everything that you're doing. I swear they're doing everything that you're doing, right? That's always the answer. They're doing everything you're doing. So here's what you do. You go, great. Why don't you go grab their proposal? Well, I'm not going to show you their number. Ha ha. You don't have to. Here's what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you take this Post-it note and I'm going to have you stick that right on top of the number. I already know what it is, right? I know my competitors. I know Chuck in a truck. I know George on a glider. I know Don in a Dodge van. Whatever you want to call dude that does everything underbids you. And so here's what's going to happen is one of 2 things are going to happen. Either they're not going to do it or they're going to pull that proposal out and gosh darn it, not everything they said was true. Oh, that warranty, completely different. The system, the options, the product, the service, completely different. The only way you're going to know that is to grab a Post-it note. It's a secret tool that you should keep in your sales toolbox if you want to get ahead, right? And bonus point number 3.5. 3.5. Your competition isn't doing it. They could watch this video. I went to the CVS, which is known as Long's here on the island, and I spent all of $3 to get 150 Post-it notes. Yep, 150 Post-it notes. And you can close a deal this way. For $3, you can close a deal because your competition's not going to do it. You got one of 3 things to do from here, just one of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. Number 2, follow me on social media because I'm awesome. Or 3, share this video with a friend or tag them. You can be like, I love this Scott Sylvan Bell dude. I probably should get tacos with him, which is true. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Mahalo and aloha.